All right, YouTube subscribers, my name is Ray Sean, known as Ray Niz on Facebook, also known as Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 on YouTube. Now, what's going on is that I'm showing you guys my 52-inch antique brass Hampton Huntington 2 ceiling fan due to the fact that the file number for this fan is E89510CE. This ceiling fan was manufactured by CEI, which stands for Composites Industries, and this ceiling fan was made in Thailand back in January 1999. Now, the features about this fan is that it is 3 speeds and is electrically reversible. Now, it would have had the original blades would have been reversible from walnut to medium oak, but due to the fact that the fan got rained on as it was sitting outside in the back of the barbershop building, so the original blade set for the fan was soggy. And then due to the fact that somebody threw away the original light kit for the fan, so that's why I'm using a different light kit for this fan. And I'm using a different switch housing for this ceiling fan. And the switch housing and the light kit came off my Encon vented ceiling fan, as somebody threw away the original light kit for the fan and stuff. Probably because of the pull chain for the original light kit broke off. So I don't understand why somebody threw it away. So, and then they also threw away some of the screws that went to the blade brackets too. And then, so the next thing is that, it's something else I wanted to mention too. So, the blade set that you see on this fan came off my Hampton Huntington 3 and brushed nickel. And then, so the next thing is that, now I was able to bend the blade brackets back as the blades was like drooping like ever, due to the fact that the blades was drooping like heck when the fan was in the barber shop that was getting renovated. But I'm trying to speed this video up because I don't got that much memory left on my phone and my storage is almost full and stuff. So I'm just trying to speed it up as much as possible. So I'm about to go on and demonstrate this fan, starting off with the light. So here's what it looks like with the light off. And here's what it looks like with the light on. So I'm about to go on and demonstrate this fan, starting off with low. Now here's what it looks like running on low speed. So as you can see that I'm using this fan on the long down rod, and it is blowing a decent amount of air. So a lot of people been asking me, hey Ray, did you get this fan from the barber shop? And I told them, yeah, and people also been telling me, and if the ceiling fan came from the barber shop, how come the blades are not drooping? Because I bent the blade brackets back. Then somebody asked me, why does the ceiling fan have a skinnier switch housing? Because the switch housing looks narrower than how the switch housing looks. Because the switch housing and the light kit came off of my Encon vented ceiling fan, as I couldn't even find a light kit that could fit the original switch housing. But I still have the original switch housing for the fan. And then so the next thing is that then somebody asked me, how did you get this fan working again when the ceiling fan bearings was just locked up? Well, I replaced the bearings on the fan motor. So I'm just answering the questions that I've been receiving in the comments and all that stuff. And then so it does have a wobble to it because of the blade brackets are not really straight and all that stuff. So some of the blade brackets are bent downward still, but I bent them back to the best of my ability. So I tried my best to bend them back to where it'd be perfect, but it ain't perfect though. So other than that, I'm about to go on and put it on medium. And then so I remember seeing the ceiling fan run at the barber shop back in July 2008 when I was 8 going on 9. because they was running the ceiling fan on high speed and it looked like it was on medium. And then so I asked one of the people they could turn the fan on medium. They turned it on medium. And I used to just watch this fan just go around in circles while it was on medium. But as you can see, this is medium speed. Now, some of you guys would be thinking that this is high speed because this how fast that the ceiling fan went on high speed when I filmed the ceiling fan back in 2014 at the barbershop. So this is exactly how fast the ceiling fan went on high speed. So that's why some of you guys might be thinking that this is high speed, but this is actually medium right here. But one thing I don't like about them CEI made ceiling fans is that medium speed just be a little bit too fast than how it should be spinning, which is what I don't like about CEI made ceiling fans. Cause my Hampton Bay Landmark ceiling fan is like that too. Cause my Hampton Bay Landmark was manufactured by CEI. And this fan was manufactured by CEI. But the bright side is that it blows a good amount of air on medium anyway. But I'm about to go in and put it on high speed. Now this fan, it does have a unique startup song on high speed, which is something what I was expecting this ceiling fan to have due to the fact it was made by CEI. Yeah, so as you can see that how this ceiling fan performs is not how it would originally perform from factory. And the reason why this fan is a lot faster because when I bent the blade brackets back, I kind of tweaked the blade brackets to the point that the pitch of the blades is a lot narrower than how it would originally be and all that stuff. So that's why the ceiling fan is going a lot faster than how it was originally going at the barbershop. Cause you don't see a lot of Hampton Bay or Huntington 2 ceiling fan that is spin like this fast and stuff. And then what I did notice is that the bearings got a lot quieter than how it was and stuff. The bearings that I put on the fan motor. Now the original bearings for the fan was like really loud and stuff. As I put some WD-40 on them to free up the bearings as the bearings was locked up on the fan. So then when I replaced the bearings on the fan motor and got the fan motor to work, so that's why the ceiling fan, it does run a lot quieter than how it would run with the original bearings. But it still does have some bearing noise to it. Because the bearings that I put on the fan motor came off of another ceiling fan that I parted out. So that's why the bearings are grindy on this fan and stuff. But I just threw them on there just to get the fan motor to work. And it took me like 9 or 10 tries for me to get the motor to work and all that stuff. Due to the fact that I did like 4 or 5 more tries after my 6th try of me fixing this motor and stuff. So it took me like 9 or 10 tries and stuff. But it is blowing a lot of air on high speed, which is what a lot of Hampton Bay Huntington 2s and Huntington 3s are known for. So other than that, I'm about to go on and show you guys the ear noise. And it does have a wobble to it. And I'm gonna show the top shot of it too. I usually don't do that. But other than that, I'm about to go on and put it in reverse. Because I usually don't show reverse on ceiling fans. And then I remember that somebody asked me, hey Ray, do this fan have, are you using the white blades for your Hampton Bay Huntington 2 ceiling fan? No, the blades that you see on this fan are not white. The blades that you see on this fan are bleached cherry blades that came off my Hampton Bay Huntington 3 ceiling fan in brushed nickel. But I'm about to go on and put it in reverse. And then I'm gonna show you guys the speed up sound that the fan makes. Hold on, let me speed it up cause my phone might, cause the video might stop on me in a minute cause I don't got that much storage left on my phone. Thank you. Thank you. Dang, it's the 4th time I'd have bumped my phone up against the blade brackets. But other than that, I'm about to go on and get off this video right here. So other than that, I ran out of what I had to say. And I apologize that I did terrible on my commentary of this fan. It's just that I didn't want the video to end on me and stuff because I don't got that much storage left on my phone. So this is Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 signing out this video, and I am out.